What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Check it out. Without a doubt, Mike Tyson is up on my screen, so I'm about to show you what it's all about. Y'all, oh man, I forgot to tell them enders and all that stuff. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Hey, two things, man. One, do exercise. Walk down the street, walk up the steps twice, do some jumping jacks. Exercise, you'll feel better. Number two, check out our Patreon, man. Our patrons, we are actually helping people. Shout out to all the patrons. Shout out to everybody who actually joined as a Patreon, my true supporters of the channel. Appreciate y'all, man. Can't wait till this month is over with. I got jury duty, y'all. Can't believe that. Oh my God, man. They done hit me with jury duty, put in some paperwork to try to change the date. They changed the date. I thought they was gonna just say, well, skip him for into next 4 years or whatever, however it come. Check this out. Mike Tyson bucks 50 Cent and exposes Floyd Mayweather on selling out. Floyd fires back. God dang. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's see what these bad boys is talking about, man. Hey, give them a thumbs up. Let's check it out.
They got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional.
Said that 50 Cent knocked Mayweather out.
Nope, I didn't knock Floyd out. Should have knocked Floyd out.
Well, Big Meech and Lil Meech looks like they are officially partners with Floyd Mayweather. Now, they're being very tight-lipped about the venture, but my guess is it is going to be big.
50's a nice guy, but he acts like he's the murderer.
Hold up, Mayweather. It is funny because Mayweather got the money to do this thing. So Mayweather say, I'm going to step in, forget 50. Because, you know, they got a little beef going on anyway, right?
Yeah, he's really, real nice guy. Yeah, I know, that's why he hides his heart and tries to, I'll kill you. But if you tell him he's a nice guy, he might shoot you.
There's another wild update in the drama between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather, and now none other than Mike Tyson has joined the conversation and backed amid his ongoing feud with Big Meech, Rick Ross, and Floyd. So reports are flying around that Big Meech and Lil Meech have linked up with Mayweather and Rick Ross for some sort of business partnership. And this comes just a few weeks after 50 went off on Big Meech and his son, accusing Big Meech of snitching and threatening to cancel the whole BMF franchise. That's when Lil Meech started taunting 50 with photos of him and Floyd. And now it turns out that Lil Meech and his dad aren't just kicking it with Floyd. They're actually diving into business with him. However, fans are already calling them out, saying they're about to get played out of their money. And that's probably the last thing they need right now, since Lil Meech allegedly already blew through millions from the BMF show. On top of that, we all know Floyd has a history of making deals that don't always end in the other party's favor, and 50 knows this better than anyone.
It goes on where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
But wait, there's more. Now we also have none other than Mike Tyson getting involved in this drama. And Mike just came out to back 50 Cent's stance on cutting ties with Big Meech and Lil Meech after hearing they partnered with Floyd. Mike apparently thinks the Flinory father-son duo is making a huge mistake by partnering with Floyd. And Mike is now putting his weight behind 50's side of things. So what exactly did Mike reveal about Floyd? Is Floyd about to scam Big Meech and his son out of their money? Let's break it down.
He can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kid alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Thanks, sir. Thanks.
All right, so in case you were wondering if the whole 50 Cent versus Big Meech drama is over, it's actually far from that. And now even more people are getting dragged into this mess. So if you've been following this situation, you already know that 50 has cut off ties with Big Meech and his son Lil Meech after Big Meech linked up with Rick Ross. Since then, 50 has been going off on Meech almost on a daily basis and accusing him of snitching. Meanwhile, 50 also hinted that he's canceling the BMF show on Stars. And as you probably know, this show has been the main source of income for the Flannery family. So now Big Meech and his son are making some bold moves, and they're now swearing allegiance to Rick Ross.
I gotta see this show, man. I haven't even seen the show. I didn't know it was a show on there. I like Power and the other shows that 50 did, man. It was kind of dope. I thought it was real good.
The crazy part is that this comes just weeks after Lil Meech texted 50, claiming that he has no love for Ross. But that's not all. The father-son duo is also reportedly joining forces with none other than Floyd Mayweather, another one of 50's longtime enemies. So Lil Meech recently linked up with Ross and Floyd in Miami, and he even taunted 50 by posting photos of him with Ross and Floyd with a shady caption that read, "Real Power," referencing 50's Power franchise. And then just...
Go ahead, man. What? Power. Oh my God, y'all, man, y'all can't write this stuff, man. I swear y'all can't make this stuff up. They said they posted Real Power. Nigga, y'all know who that's focused to. Y'all know that focus goes straight to 50 Cent. Oh my God, I was just talking about Power. That was a dope movie, man.
He even taunted 50 by posting photos of him with Ross and Floyd with a shady caption that read, Real Power, referencing 50's Power franchise. And then just days later, Lil Meech shared another cryptic post showing him and his father Big Meech posting with Floyd, and he only captioned it with the shushing face emoji, seemingly hinting that they're working on a secret project. And now reports are flying around with sources close to Test Citation, claiming that Big Meech and Lil Meech are getting into some type of business partnership with Floyd.
Well, Big Meech and Lil Meech looks like they are officially partners with Floyd Mayweather. Now, they're being very tight-lipped about the venture, but my guess is it is going to be big. Floyd Mayweather is a very, very competitive person, and he will pull out all the stops in his attempt to beat 50 Cent.
Now it's still not clear what type of business these three are planning to work on.
Man, they can't bring nothing to the table like 50 Cent can, man. I'm sorry. What he gonna do? He gonna produce a show? Or he gonna teach him how to box? What is he gonna do? I mean, he gonna throw a bunch of money and hire somebody to write or do what are they gonna do? They could act. Oh man, I gotta see the show. First of all, I gotta see the show to see how well Lil Man act. Have y'all seen the show? Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all seen BMF.
However, fans are already clowning Big Meech and Lil Meech for choosing to link up with Floyd, since Floyd's track record with business moves isn't exactly what you'd call solid, and he's never been known for being the most trustworthy or generous when it comes to splitting the pie with his partners.
Because all he know how to do is box and rob people, man. I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know. I mean, think about it. Oh my God, young, the business. You don't hear what business he got. What business does Floyd have out here that everybody know about that's well known? Only thing you know about Floyd is he know how to box in the boxing ring.
But just when you thought this drama couldn't get any crazier, Mike Tyson himself stepped into the ring, and he's throwing his support behind 50 Cent. Sources close to Mike are saying he's backing 50's decision to cut off Big Meech and Lil Meech. And according to Mike, the Flannery's decision to link up with Floyd Mayweather of all people is the ultimate sign that Big Meech and his son have no loyalty, and we're always going to be a liability to 50 sooner or later. Now, it's no secret that Mike has never been a fan of Floyd outside the ring, and while they've shown some respect for each other's accomplishments on the surface, behind the scenes, the vibe was far from friendly. And if you want to know how this beef started, you gotta take it all the way back to 2001, when Mike was winding down his legendary career while Floyd was just getting started and on his way to that iconic 50-0 undefeated record that he still holds today. Up until that point, it seemed like Mike and Floyd were cool and had nothing but respect for each other. However, things took a dark turn after an incident in 2001. The story goes that Floyd had a hand in a police raid on Mike's Las Vegas mansion after Mike was accused of kidnapping and attacking a woman. Allegedly,
What?
Floyd wasn't happy Mike was messing with the girl and told her to go to the cops with the accusations, which ultimately led to police raiding Mike's home. Boxing Junkie later spoke to Mike's former assistant Daryl Francis about the incident, and Francis confirmed these allegations, claiming that Floyd instructed the woman to file a police report against Mike and accuse him of kidnapping and SA. Mike himself spoke about this and told Boxing Junkie, "Some serious people said it." And when asked if this is what led to him and Floyd falling out, Mike said, "I'm good with it now. You can forgive, but you have to remember." And if you've been paying attention to the little moments between Mike and Floyd over the years, it's clear neither one of them has let go of that 2001 drama. Now there hasn't been any huge public beef, but every now and then, you can feel the tension sneak through. Take 2015, for example, when Floyd stepped up and said he was the greatest boxer of all time, even better than Muhammad Ali. Of course, Mike wasn't about to let that slide and fired back, saying Floyd was delusional, and even calling him a small, scared man.
Is Ali the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights? Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There we go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Talk to
But
him,
since
Mike.
both Mike and Floyd are considered legends in their own right, it was only a matter of time before people started asking who would win if they squared off. In
Come
2019,
on, man.
Mike
There ain't nobody asking that. That's a undisputable. Man, come on, man. Mike accidentally hit the dude, man, and he gonna be asleep. If he can hit him, though, I don't know. I'm rethinking what I just said, right? Because Floyd can slip some punches, man, but all you need is one. You can't hit Mike. Oh, man, I'm still on Mike. I'm a big Mike fan anyway, man. My bad.
was answering fan questions for GQ, and when someone asked how he'd fare in a street fight with Floyd, Mike made it clear it wouldn't even be a match.
Who would win in a street fight between Mike Tyson in his prime and Floyd Mayweather? I think I would really kick Floyd's ass in the street fight. Wouldn't even be no match.
Especially if
And
he
though
was in
Mike
his
followed it
prime.
up by giving Floyd props and admitting that if they were the same size and in a real boxing match, Floyd would probably outpoint him, Mike later made it clear that he'd love a chance to fight Floyd dirty. When Showbox TV caught up with Mike about the possibility of facing Floyd, Mike said, "We can never fight, of course, because of the weight difference, but I wouldn't fight him the way they fought him. I'd be mean, I'd be dirty. It's impossible to fight him clean. You can't fight this guy clean." Now, Mike and Floyd don't exactly run in the same circles these days, and the closest they've been to each other is at ringside during fights. Every now and then, Mike's been spotted up close at Floyd's matches, only to throw shade at him later in interviews.
Which contemporary fighter do you most enjoy watching right now?
Out of the big time fighters now?
Yeah.
Pacquiao looks sensational with that fight. No fighter, and you as my witness, as any expert, no fighter looks more sensational than the Pacquiao looked the other night. No fighter, name a fighter looked more sensational than Manny Pacquiao did that the night he fought.
Let me sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather. How do I sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather?
All right, hey, listen. Then that shows that you're a neophyte in boxing. You know nothing about boxing.
Well, excuse me?
Because no.
What? I ain't hear you, Mike. What you say?
You don't know much about boxing.
You don't know much about boxing.
No one said who was better. I said there's nobody in boxing that fighting that looks sensational.
Sensational.
The way that Pacquiao did against Rio.
But the real jaw-dropper came in 2015 when both Mike and Floyd, along with a bunch of other big names, hit the stage at a WBC convention at the Mirage Hotel in Vegas. Mike was making his rounds, shaking hands with everyone, until he got to Floyd. And instead of offering a handshake, Mike faked like he was about to throw one of his signature right hooks at Floyd before quickly pulling him in for a hug and laughing it off. Now Floyd did not flinch or react, but as Mike walked away, it was hard to ignore the tension in the air.
Yeah. Sugar Ray? Is that Sugar Ray? Yeah, that's Sugar Ray.
Now let's circle back to 50 Cent, because it makes total sense why Mike is backing him now. These two bonded over their shared hate for Floyd. Although, unlike Mike, 50 and Floyd actually started out as close friends. That is, until things went left around 2012. The beef kicked off when 50 Cent publicly said Floyd asked him to handle his promotions company while Floyd was locked up for putting hands on his ex, Josie Harris. 50 claimed he was the one who set up the money team and brought in the boxers. So when Floyd got out, 50 expected to see some of that money, around $2 million to be exact. But according to 50, Floyd acted like he didn't even hear him.
Yeah. This looked like a friendship that was gonna last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather promotion.
Right.
Then as he actually got in, I took a look. I realized there is no Mayweather promotions. There's no LLC. There's no seal. It's not incorporated. No. It's just
a name.
Yeah,
that comes out people's mouth.
Right. See, technically, Floyd is a Golden Boy fighter. You see what I'm saying? He fights on every Golden Boy card. They do all the footwork on
like
every
the negotiations and the imprint, the paperwork.
They build the whole show. So when he says helping with Mayweather promotions and it's not there, I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together.
Put it together for him. So I do TMT promotions. I get it all the way together. Sign the actual fighters with acquisition of Gamboa. It's like I had a negotiated release. It was 1.2 million. Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. So we brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, incarcerated. Yeah. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 change being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all those new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail.
Right.
So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then
are we talking over 2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual, the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man. But then Floyd fired back, claiming that 50 was trying to cut out his longtime manager, Al Heyman, and he also denied owing him anything at all. Floyd told Complex, if you choose not to be my friend anymore, then so be it. I don't owe anyone money, but you already know how 50 gets down, and he wasn't about to let Floyd slide without some trolling. So he started coming for Floyd over those rumors about Floyd not being the sharpest tool in the box. Back in 2014, when those ice bucket challenges were going viral, 50 said he'd donate $750K to any charity if Floyd read one page from a Harry Potter book.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Bucket ice, man.
But 50 didn't stop there. He also claimed that Jimmy Kimmel hit him up, saying Floyd could do the challenge live on his show. And just to make it easier, 50 joked that if Harry Potter was too much, Floyd could always read a page from The Cat in the Hat.
A phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
And then a few days later, Floyd clapped back with a picture of some fat checks and a caption that read, "Read this, $72,276,000. God bless the back and forth between 50 and Floyd kept going for years, with 50 regularly throwing shots at Floyd, accusing him of flexing a fake wealth narrative.
Until somebody beat him, that's who he is. Do you think he should step back in the ring?
But hold up, y'all. Did he read anything publicly, or he just skipped that altogether? I would love to know that part. Did he read anything? I would like to know that.
With 50 regularly throwing shots at Floyd, accusing him of flexing a fake wealth narrative.
Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. Is fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
But in 2020, when Floyd hit up the Champside podcast, he flipped the script, calling 50 a hypocrite for switching up on him.
You can't hang out with me every day for years, and all of a sudden, if I don't give you half of my company, now it's, oh, you're dumb and you're stupid and you can't do this and you can't do that. But if I can't do all these things, why are you hanging around me? That's what I'm trying to ask. If I'm such a person that don't know certain things and I'm not that sharp, why are you going to be around me every day?
Now, at first, 50 stayed quiet, but you already know he was just biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to clap back. And that moment came when Floyd made some bizarre comments about those Diddy allegations and said he'd never speak bad about Diddy, even if he did something bad to his daughter.
I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's a choice that my daughter made.
Yeah.
And of course, 50 had a lot to say about this. 50 jumped on Instagram and posted a clip of Floyd's interview about Diddy, with the caption that read, "They didn't even ask him about this. Champ, is you stupid or is you dumb? Get me the F out your head, you sound like a hater. Did he do it? Coming soon." And then, in another since deleted post, 50 added, "I was chilling till this guy come around try to defend SA, even saying if it was his daughter it would be her choice." So with everything that went down over the years, it makes total sense that Mike Tyson is now backing 50 Cent, especially after Big Meech and Lil Meech decided to link up with Floyd. Now we all know Floyd's track record when it comes to business partnerships, and that's why fans are saying Big Meech and his son might just be about to lose whatever money they've got left by trusting him. But what's your take on all this? Do you agree with Mike and 50? Do you think Big Meech and Lil Meech are making a huge mistake by teaming up with Floyd Mayweather? Leave your comments down below and don't miss out on this next video.
Wow. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. The boy can box. I give him that. He can box. I don't think just because you know how to box and you get all this money boxing, that does not mean that you know how to do business. That's a whole different skill, baby. And then you got 50 Cent trying to say that you can't read. So I know you don't do business. You know, allegedly. Gotta say allegedly. Hey, y'all let me know in the comments, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.